friends, welcome to my new video. In this video I am going to show you how to set up a passwordless SSH connect between the Ansible controller node and managed nodes, and how to install Ansible in the controller node. I just created 3 EC2 machines with a T2.medium. Now I am going to connect to the 3 of the machines. Now I successfully connected to the 3 of the machine. This is my controller node. This is my host 1. This is the host 2. After successfully login, I have one block where I created for myself. If you want, you can go through this block. Step 1 is creating a 3 EC2 machines. I completed. Now I login also completed. Now I need to create a Ansible user. For that, sudo username Ansible. Just copy it. Just in 3 of the machine also you need to create an Ansible user. Set a password. Now I successfully created the 3 users in a 3 of the machine. Now the next step is giving the sudo permission to the Ansible user. For that we need to do the sudo vi sudo. Here we need to add a permission. Here is the permission following line. Just copy it and paste. Here is the root user already defined by default. You can paste here. It's not copying. 1 minute. Okay, now I copied. Just come out and save it. Same thing you need to do in a 2 of the host machine also. Just sudo vi sudo just paste it wherever you want. Vi sudo. Now I created a 3 users and give the sudo permission to the users of Ansible. Now the next step is create a users on a host machine. This is also done. Now I need to enable the password authentication in all the managed nodes, host nodes. So I am copying this command. In a host machine, just open this file. Here password authentication is by default it is going to be no. You need to change to the yes. Save the file. Same thing you need to do to the host 2 also. Open it. Change the node to the yes. Come out. Save it. Okay. Now I hope everything is set up. Now the next step is you need to restart our SSH service. Just restart it in a host 1 and host 2. Now switch to the Ansible user in a controller node. In a controller node, now I am going to switch to the Ansible user. This is my controller machine. Now I am going to switch to the sudo user, Ansible user. For that command is su/Ansible. It is asking for the password. Just enter that password. Now you can see I switch to the Ansible user in a controller machine, controller node. Okay, after switching to the Ansible user, I need to install a Python first because Ansible is written in a Python. Before going to install a Python, any packages, you need to update our servers. So that I am running the apt update command. Now I successfully updated. Now I need to install a Python. I am using the Python 3 version. It is done. Now I am going to create a Python command for that. Because what will happen is if I run the Python 3 / version, it is going to display properly. But whenever I am going to use the Python, every time I need to use the Python 3, Python 3. So I don't want to use the Python 3, I just want to use the Python. If I do only Python / version, it is not going to show. For that, you need to run this command to alternate. Just paste it, run it. Now if I run the Python / version, you can see the output. For the both of the things, it is going to work. Python 3.3 also same output. Python version also same output. Okay. Now we successfully install the Python in our controller machine. Now you need to install a Ansible in the machine. For this, just apt update apt install Ansible. I'm just copy pasting the comments from my blog so that it is going to be easy for you to follow also. Now I'm checking the Ansible version whether it is installed or not. Now our Ansible is installed. Now I'm checking the version of the Ansible. We can see Ansible is installed. Here is the one catch is here the configuration file is equal to it is showing none. So that there is no configuration files are available while installing. Manually we need to create a configuration file now. For that, if you see some /etc Ansible like that folder means there is no issue. If you see the none option, configuration file is equal to none, you need to do one more setup here. I am going to show now. So here my configuration file is none. So I am going to create a one more folder. Just cd etc cd Ansible. Folder is not available, so that I am going to create mkdir Ansible. Permission denied, so that we need to test this. Now I am going inside the Ansible folder. Okay. Now I need to create a Ansible configuration file, so that I am using the nano ansible.config. Okay, it is asking for a permission denied. I need to run as a in this file you just need to copy paste this thing. Just paste it, come out, save it. Okay, if I do ls, you can see the Ansible configuration file is available. Now I need to create a host file. I am just creating the host file. I am not going to add anything. I will show you when I am going to add. I am just creating the host file. Touch. If I do ls, you can see the configuration ansible.configuration file and host file. Now the next step is we need to generate a SSH key. This is the main point what I want to tell you, because when we are connecting to the from the controller node to any host machine, we are not going to do any password authentication. So what we are going to do is we are going to generate a SSH key, and we are going to copy the SSH key from the controller node to the host machine, so that it can communicate without any passwords. For creating the For generating a SSH key, we just need to run a SSH keygen. If you run this, it is going to ask some folder location, file location, all those things. Just give it a enter. Now we successfully created the SSH key. Now I need to check the location whether it is created or not. For that I am going to check the ls/la/dot/ssh. You can see id ed private IP and private key and a public SSH key is created. Now what I need to do is I just need to copy this file to the two of the host machine. I want to copy this public .pub file to the host 1 and host 2. For that, what you can do is you can just open the file and copy the content and you can paste it here. In another way means we have a one command in SSH to copy the files to the other machines in a same network. That is SSH copy ID Ansible is a username and private IP. So I am copying this one, paste it. Now I am going to change the private IP. I am going to take the host machine 1. I will take first host machine 1, paste it, click on enter, click on yes. It is going to ask the Ansible password. That host machine 1 password it is going to ask, just type it. Now we successfully copied the .pub file to the host 1. Same thing I need to copy to the host 2 server also. For that I am just copying the private IP. With the help of private IP you can copy the files from the one server to another server if they are in the same network. So that I am doing that one. Password. Now we successfully copied our .pem public file to the two of the host machine. Now I am going to show you where it is available in this machine. For that you just have to switch to the Ansible user. Now I am going to Ansible. Okay, now I am a Ansible user. Now same thing, cd ls/l. Then I'm going to open a SSH. I'm just running a ls command. Okay, you can see here authentication key is created. Here it is copied from here to it is from here it is copied to this location. This is the authentication key where we copied from the controller node. Same thing you can check to here also. This is done, generating the SSH key and copied, everything is done now. Now the next step is testing the SSH login. For that SSH Ansible and a public IP. Go to the controller machine, controller server, do SSH username Ansible at public IP or private IP. I am going to use a private IP now. See, without any password, it's got login to the host one. See, you can see the IP address last 243, last 243. Let me see if I use the public IP whether it is going to connect or not. What do you think if I use now public IP whether it is going to connect or not? It is successfully connecting. Same thing you can check to the host 2 also if you want. I'm not going to show this one. Okay, now you understand that you can log into the any machine without any passwords. The username and the public IP or a private IP, with the help of you can connect to any machine without any password or any PEM key. You are going to logging in. Okay, and the next step is you check the things whether it is connecting or not. The next step is okay, testing SSH login is done. Now I'm going to add a manager node to inventory. Okay, what we need to do is last time we created a one file, right? Host, in the name of host. If I do ls, you can see the host. I'm going to use the host file, nano host. Here what we need to do is we need to specify the private IPs so that it is going to connect, which are all the machine it want to connect. We need to specify the private IP. I'm taking the host machine 1 private IP and paste it. Take the host 2 machine private IP and paste it here. Save the file. Okay, done. Inventory file is ready. Now we added. Now I need to check whether the Ansible is can connect to the host machines or not. Just paste the run the Ansible all module ping. We are just pinging and checking. Yeah, you can see our Ansible machine is successfully connecting to the host machines which we specified. This is the video. Thank you for watching this video.